Neil, many congratulations. You're through to the final. It was a game that swung one way and another, but you must be quite proud of how you kind of pulled away in the business end.
Yeah, exactly. I think it wasn't the best of starts to be 2-0 down. But I really got motoring after that to go 5-2 in front and had a good lead going into tonight. And then, won the first frame quite well. Then just lost my focus a little bit and started playing some sort of pretty careless positional shots and missed a couple of tricky pots after that. And then he looked the stronger player going in at 6-6, and then I just had to tell myself just to concentrate harder. I was still playing well. I felt really good. Was just maintaining the focus when I was getting in the balls, and I won the next 3 frames really well. I got a bit lucky when he snookered himself in the last thread at 9-6, but still managed to hold myself together, and another final, which is fantastic.
It is another final. It's the 25th ranking final of your career. That must be a number that you take a bit of pride in. It shows, I suppose, the consistency of your career is to get to 25 ranking finals. Yeah,
for sure. I think, definitely, this season as well. I think, was this my fifth final? So I've never done that before. So that's great. But obviously, Ronnie got the better of me last time, and so hopefully I can improve my efforts and get the better of him, in a best out of 25, which is, very exciting.
Yeah, how do you approach the kind of the mentality side of facing Ronnie in a final? One of, if not the greatest player of all time. It's a great challenge. I'm sure it's one you'll relish.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's a good sort of, I guess, warm up for the World Championships, because the only other time we play best out of 25 is in the Worlds, and so I get to potentially taste that a bit earlier. I think. He is the best player ever. There's no question about that. But you need to apply the pressure when you get the chances. Everyone gives you chances, but it's when you take them and how you take them, which is very important.
Yeah, you touched on the preparation for the World Championship. That's been a lot of people have said that this week with the longer format stuff. Do you think, how important is it to kind of set down a marker? I suppose the fact you've won a couple of these longer format matches, it shows to yourself that you're kind of in touch over that distance at the moment, and to the other fields kind of competing for that crucible title.
Yeah, definitely. I think the only other time, because obviously the World Championships is best out of 19 first round, so the only other time during a season usually is when you're playing in a long distance final. But this tournament this week, we've been able to play a couple of really long matches, which is great to be able to play and be a part of. So it's the last couple of World Championships haven't gone very well for me. So this has been really good to sort of put myself back in the frame.
And just finally, obviously you've had the birth of Penelope this week. It'd be quite a special way to sort of celebrate it with a huge title this weekend, if you could do that for her.
Yeah, well, it would be. Yeah, I mean, probably more so for Miller as well. Obviously, women go through an awful lot to provide children for their families and husbands or whatever. And she's at home at the moment with her mum, and it'd be wonderful to get the win for her as well.
Well, best of luck over the weekend.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.